What's up? It's good to have you back right here at Maths with Gaston. I am Gaston Mapala. Let's have a look at question 2, November 2020, Maths paper 1, grade 10. It was a 2.1 and a 2.2 and a 2.3 question, where the first one is we have got solve for x, and then we have got an inequality, and then we also have solve for x and y simultaneously. And this is the same question, the same setup, same everything, just different numbers, the same thing as we did in the November 2020. This is a series where we're busy doing past papers on questions of paper 1 in grade 10 from 2022 up until 2020. Now let's go ahead and deal with 2.1. Okay, 2.1, let's have a look at it. 2.1 we have got x square root 16 is equals to 2. What we're gonna do here, we know what that's a square root mean. We can change. Should we do it all together? Yes, let's do it all together. 16 is the same as 2. Why am I choosing 2? Is because we've got a 2 this side, which is 2 to the power of 1, so it's going to be to the power of 4, and therefore we know that this one, according to the exponent rule, will just be multiplied by 1 over x. Great stuff. Therefore this is to the power of 1. Okay, all this is said the exponent. If the bases are the same, therefore the exponents are therefore equal. What we have here is 4 times 1 over x is going to be 4 over x is equals to 1. And then what can we do here? We can therefore cross multiply. If you cross multiply this, you're going to have x is equals to 4, and that's the how you would deal with this one. What you can do, guys, you can substitute x is equals to 4 on this equation and check if it will give you 2 on the right hand side. Okay, some of you are asking, what am I talking about? This is what I'm talking about. You can come here on the original equation here and say this is the original equation. You can say 4 square root of 16, you put that in your calculator. If it gives you 2, therefore you know that you are therefore correct. All right, great stuff. So now let's come here, and then we are going to do 2.1.2. it's x all over x minus 3 minus x 2 minus x is equals to 2x squared minus 25 divided by x squared minus 5 x plus 6. As you can see, what you have here, you've got a lot of trinomials, you've got fractions as well. I can also see there you've got also difference between two squares and all that. So what you can do here, we just need to solve the trinomials, and let's see what we can do here. All right, okay, let's go ahead. X, this one will remain as it is, minus x all over 2 minus x is equal to, is there anything that we can do to this 2x squared? Basically there's nothing that we can do for now right here, but what we can do, we can factorize the trinomial here. Let's factorize and see the factors. We've got x there, we've got x here. What are the two numbers? When you multiply them together, they give you 6, but when you add and subtract them, they should give us 5. I can see that is a 3 and a 2. Okay, all right. Minus, because here it's a positive x, so that we can have that positive, and then minus 2 minus 5 gives minus 3 rather gives us 5. Okay, great stuff. Okay, we're looking good so far, but we've got a small problem here. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me get you a nice color here just to highlight the problem that I'm talking about. We have got a problem here, guys. If you have a look at this on this equation, what you have here, you've got x minus 2, x minus 3. Okay, there is x minus 3 there, we're fine with that, but here is 2 minus x, so you want to remove a negative 1 here as a common factor. Okay, remove negative 1 as our common factor, so that this now therefore looks like x minus 2. Okay, I hope you guys understand. That's the next step that we're gonna do here. I think let me rather do it in green so that you guys can see it. Okay, x minus 3. Okay, when you take out negative 1, this negative will become positive. Okay, great stuff. Therefore you have got x here all over you're gonna have x minus 2. Makes sense? Okay, I took out negative as a common factor here, so it made that one positive. Therefore, this is what we have now. All right, great stuff. So therefore, it's going to be equal to the same as it was before. I'm just gonna continue with the green color, guys. I don't want to bore you guys with changing the color time and again. Right, good stuff. So now what do we have here? Now we've got fractions on both sides. Therefore, we know if you've got fractions, we're adding or subtracting. What do we look for? We look for LCD. Lowest common denominator in this case is everything that is at the bottom, which is x minus 1, x minus 2. Therefore, we need to multiply everything by this common denominator. All right, so if you say x minus 3, x minus 2 multiplied by this, you're going to be left with x minus 2. So therefore here you're going to be having x minus 2. Okay, good stuff. Plus here you're going to be left x minus 2, it will cancel out. You're going to be left with x minus 3, and therefore this side is just going to be the LCD multiplied by this. Everything, the denominator is gone. You are left with 2x minus 25. Great stuff, looking good so far. Now we're gonna remove the bracket, binomial, okay, x squared, and then x times minus 2x minus 2x. Same thing here, remove the bracket, x times x is going to give us x squared. X minus 3 is going to minus x. It's going to give you 2x squared minus 25. Looking good, guys, looking good. So far so good. I don't foresee us making any mistake here. We're looking good. All right, okay, good stuff. Now it's time for us to group the like terms, and then okay, I'm gonna take this 2x squared this side. I've got 2x squared here, okay, minus x. I've got x here as well. Minus 2x minus 3x is going to give us minus 5x. Okay, I take this, bring it this side, is going to give us minus 2x squared is equal to is it minus 25? Okay, yeah, negative 25. Great stuff. We're looking good, guys. Okay, here we see that we've got positive 2x squared, negative 2x. Therefore this would cancel out. We're left with minus 5x is equals to minus 25. Therefore you divide by 5, negative 5 divided by negative 5, x is equal to 5. It's equals to 5. And that's how you would deal with this equation, guys. I tried my best to explain as much as I can and take you guys back if you already forgotten how to multiply fractions and deal with fractions like these ones. Okay, and that's how you would deal with 2.1.2. now let's move to inequality 2.2. okay, 2.2.1, right, is 0. Same thing as we did on the paper of 2022, guys. If you have not watched that video, please make sure that you do watch that video, because there are things that I have explained there already. Okay, I said now right here we've got 3 here. We're gonna take 3 that side and also take it 3 that side. Same thing, guys. What you do on the left is what you do on the right. So we have 0 minus 3. We're each gonna change the sign. Negative x all over 2, therefore less than 2 minus 3. All right, okay, great stuff. And then therefore here you're just gonna be left with minus 3 minus into minus x all over 2 negative into negative 1, and then therefore they're going to multiply throughout by 2, so that you can remove this fraction here. Multiply everything by 2. Negative 3 times 2, there you go, negative x, therefore negative 1 times 2. Great stuff, guys. I'm trying to simplify this as much as I can. Negative 6, there you go, and then less than, right here you are going to have negative 2. all right, so here we've got negative x, so we need to divide everything by negative 1. Divide everything by negative 1. Divide everything by negative. Remember, when you divide by negative, an inequality sign will change and face the direction that it was not facing. What do I mean by that? If you divide by a negative, you had greater than is going to be less than. If you divide by negative, you had less than is going to be greater again. That's what I mean. So therefore we divided by negative 1 there, so we're going to have 6. It's going to change the sign, is going to be that, and then x, and then here is going to be greater we've got 2 there, and that's how you would deal with a question like this one. And then 2.2.2, it says that write down an inch that will make this equation valid. All right, great stuff. So there, that will make this equation valid. Okay, so my answer to this one, guys, I said that it will vary depending on the type of integer that this equation excuse me, this equation would definitely accept. So now you can test all the integers. You can test from 0 up until 9 excuse me, up until 9, and then you just double check if you will get the answer or not. Okay, and that's how we deal with this one, guys. Now let's move on to 2.3. Now question 2.3. now let's have a look at simultaneous equations. Guys, simultaneous equation, very nice questions to deal with. Yeah, guys, I expect you to get full marks on these ones. Okay, let's write them down. 2x minus 4y is equals to 6, equation number 1. 3x minus 5y is equals to 10, equation number 2. All right, so now what you need to do here, we need to make one the subject with the formula. Normally we look for the simple one. I already see that we've got 2 here, and it's also a factor of 4 and 6, so we can make x subject with the formula here. So therefore I'm going to say 2x, then I'll take y that side, x plus 4y, then we divide everything by 2, here. Therefore x is equal to 2y plus 3. Therefore this will therefore be equation number 3. I'm going to tell the person who's going to mark that we're going to substitute equation number 3 into equation number 2. All right, good stuff. There is equation number 2 there, so in the space of x we are going to put equation number 3. Okay, it says there 3x, so in space of x we're going to put 2y plus 3 minus 5y is equal to 10. Therefore we need to remove the bracket, multiply throughout when we're removing the bracket here. Okay, let's multiply the bracket out. 3 multiplied by 2 is going to give us 6y. 3 multiplied by 3 is going to give us 9, minus 5y is equal to 10. Therefore 6y, I see there's a y there, there's a y there, so 6y minus 5y is going to give us y. I'm going to take 9 to that side because it's just a number. Take 9 to this side. Therefore 10 minus 9 is going to leave us with y is equal to 1. Okay, right, great stuff. And y is equals to 1. That's what we got. Please let me know, guys, if you got the same answer as well, or maybe I made a mistake somewhere. I was just double checking myself. Okay, once you've got 1, now you can come here and say sub this y equal to 1 into excuse me, y is equal to 1 into where are we substituting it? We can say let's rather substitute into equation number 1. Okay, or let's substitute it at equation number 1 or 3. It doesn't matter anyway, the answer will still remain the same. All right, okay, we'll substitute it at equation 2. Okay, therefore is 2x. Where there's y, we are going to put 1. Okay, 2x minus 4, y is equal to 1, 6. Therefore 2x is equal to, we are going to take this 4 to this side, so it's going to be 6 plus 4, which is going to give us 2x is equal to 10. Divide everything by 2 on both sides, x is equal to 5. All right, great stuff, guys. And that's how you would deal with a question like this one of simultaneous equation. Please double check your answer. You can substitute here x is equals to 5 minus 4y is equal to 1, and double check if you will get 6 this side. I can already see that we are going to get 6 because 2 times 5 is equals to 10, and then when you minus 4 you are going to get 6, and therefore we are 100% sure that our answer is correct because we did check it. I am Gaston Mapala right here at Maths with Gaston. I'll definitely see you on the next upload where we will be dealing with question 2 November 2020. Thereafter, we'll do another series where we are going to be doing question 3 from 2020 up until from 2022 rather up until 2020. I am Gaston Mapala. See you on the next upload.